So hi guys, this is Mark Weir. I used to be a former UFC MMA fighter in the UK. So what I'm looking to cover is Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor fight, part 3. So they both got a win each. Everybody seems to be pointing towards Poirier actually having this win on his side. Well, I'm a bit skeptical. I believe that champions, you can never mark them off. They always got that saying, they always got one good fight left in them. Not that McGregor's only got one good fight left, but when I look at the stats, everything stands. There's nothing worse than coming out for a rematch. When you come out for a rematch and you've beaten someone, you're a bit more relaxed, you're a bit more overconfident, your back's not against the wall. But Poirier had, he had more motivation, more reason to get up early, more reason to push even harder. McGregor, although when you look at the fight, McGregor was still made a good impact in the first round, although he got caught. But everything wasn't right to me leading up to the fight. This is why I had it stacked against him. He was too laid back, too placid, and the biggest no-no for me was having his loved ones around him. Now, one of the things I do for myself, I coach guys. I try to separate from your loved ones a few days leading up to the fight. The reason why this is because you want to have an air of aggression, an air of wanting to kill, survive, maim, destroy. And when you have loved ones around you, you have this love, passionate, it's all sort of like real calm, caring sort of attitude towards everything. And I don't think this works very well. Especially Conor McGregor is known for his trash talk, and I think this didn't go in his favour. He wasn't getting himself ready, fired up, which he always, to me, the trash talking is his mental preparation. Although he had a bit of a layoff in the fights, coming back, and I think he still was suffering from rust, or ring rust as they call it. I know he had Cowboy Cerrone as a warm-up, but it's not the same thing, it's not the same level, and it's a different fighter. So Dustin Poirier is on a winning streak and he's doing a hell of a job as well. It's a different sort of fighter. Now, I think everybody's saying it could go both ways. I think this time round, if the old Conor McGregor turns up, the focused, the determined Conor McGregor, I think it's going to go McGregor's way. A lot of people disagree with me on this, but I'll tell you why. If it comes back and it's new Conor McGregor, I can't see him winning. I see him slowly but surely getting taken apart, deteriorating through the fights. Not so much through leg kicks, he should have worked on that, but I think he won't have an answer. Every time he comes up with something new, Dustin Poirier will have an answer to that. Now, right, the reason why this is, okay, if you look at the fight 1 compared to fight 2, the main thing, Conor McGregor, and I really do like, he's an all-round fighter. The biggest thing, back in the day, I was known for my kicks, and he has that. There's an undercard, okay? Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, brilliant, especially on his kicking. And McGregor, to me, is on that same level. He's very good with his side kicks, which is not very common, as well as round kicks and everything else. But the side kicks, he can do it both to the body, and he makes an impact, and also to the knee, which allows you to keep that distance. I think that would be one of his keys to come back in. The first time when he first fought Poirier in the first one, you'll see him throw a hook kick. It's like a hook punch, but it comes in an arc angle, and it sort of cleared the path. And you see Dustin Poirier pull back. So I think that will stop him from being like he was in the second fight, very heavy on his lead leg, which caused him damage when he started to get leg kicks. So there's a couple of reasons. Again, he's got, it might not look like much reach, but he uses the reach very, very well. You can have two people with the same reach, have exactly the same reach, but the one who can use the reach has the advantage because he hits the person before he's getting hit back. And it can make him feel like a person who can use the reach can make him feel like you've got an extra couple inches on them. Now, the other thing as well, he uses very long striking, reaching out, putting his whole body behind it, which Dustin Poirier does more in close impact type punches, more close quarter hooks, where Conor McGregor lunges and his power comes from the long range rather than short range. Although he can knock you out short range, he's got more versatile. So he's got good hands, he's got good legs. The legs are going to be the key on that. Although Dustin's leg kicks was the key on the last one. I don't think he's going to touch weight on the front leg, and if he uses his leg kicking, okay, side kicking, it'll keep him back. A lot of the top great fighters use that a lot. On top of that, he's, like I said, he's diverse. He can use clinch work as well, which he did very well. So he's always been creative. If you can bring that back to the game, the Conor McGregor will again set another standard. So beyond that, not marking off Dustin Poirier. I think if the new Conor McGregor turns up, I think it's going to be in his favour. He's not got that killer instinct, and he has problems. He won't be able to win himself past that point. But when you look at the way that Conor tends to fight, he tends to pour a lot with his lead hand just to throw the rear, which is left to come in for a nice hook, and then comes back with an uppercut. He sort of switches, but very, very long. And besides that, like I said, he's got very good defensive skills. Look at with Khabib. So he's very good at stopping himself being taken down. Even the last fight when he got taken down, straight away, he's walking back, crab walking, let's call it, back to the cage and bumped straight back up. I don't think he's going to have any problem with that, because he fought the best of the best, and he was very good at recovering himself or to get to his feet or defense on that. Although Khabib is very good at taking people down, eventually he always cancels you out. He sees that, and Khabib is another level on a takedown. So when I look at the stats and everything else, my opinion, Dustin Poirier, if he comes in the same way, I don't think he has the same chin level as Conor. If you look at it, it took about 7 strikes of Dustin to take him out. And then he won a bit, the last one, because his balance was off, he fell over. Well, Conor has got the ability to knock you out standing, or again, 1, 2, or even 3 before finishing you. And if even in the first fight, you can see he was wobbled a little bit. I think he's going to train harder, makes his power even greater, makes him commit a bit more. He's going to have a bit more strategy. Plus, he's not training along with like Manny Pacquiao last time, which means that he didn't have a proper fight camp. This time he's going to be focused. So I think he's going to be all dedicated to himself and how to be a proper mixed martial artist. On this note, ending it on my prediction again, if the old Conor McGregor comes back, I think it's going to be a quick, decisive fight. Would go to say round 2, because Dustin ain't going to want to go out. Round 1, if Conor just comes in and catches him, right? But I'm looking for round 2. If the new Conor McGregor comes out, I reckon Dustin Poirier will probably take him out in round 3. He'll be prepared. He'll be a bit more prepared, a bit more, wary about the leg kicks, a bit more strategy with coming to this game. Dustin knows that he's come back prepared, so I think he'll probably stretch it to round 3. But if I'm going to pick 100%, I'd say McGregor. If he comes back as an old McGregor, and he's got a lot riding on this, he wants to set a standard that no one has set. And part of his bankroll is through the fighting, you know, being a man that no one else can match, or again, put the butts on the seats when it comes to fighting. But I'm looking forward to also the undercard on this. Gilbert Burns and obviously Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. That's going to be a fight and a half. So guys, looking forward to this UFC on this weekend. Hope to catch you there. Hope you enjoy it. This is Mark Weir, formerly known as Wizard. Remember, train hard, sweat more, and stay young.